Multi-level marketing companies like Herbalife, Avon, LuLaRoe, and Amway are often mischaracterized as pyramid schemes, an illegal structure whereby people pay a fee and then try to make their money back by taking a share of the fees that the new members pay to join the scheme under them. But I, in good faith, can no longer sit by and watch the good reputation of pyramid schemes be ruined by comparisons to multi-level marketing companies. MLMs are not pyramid schemes. They are worse.
There's an internal document in Herbalife where they made the case for pursuing this market. People who make $2 a day, $5 a day. And so you have a company based in the United States that decided to target this population with a business opportunity which itself is a fraud.
You have probably all heard of MLMs by now. Maybe you have been pitched the amazing business opportunity by a friend or colleague, or maybe you are part of the 8% of Americans who have been part of one of these schemes in their life.
I ended up being in Amway Ltd for 2.5 years. And in that time, I only sponsored one person. I lost about $18,000 in the process of...
The business structure of every multi-level marketing company is slightly different, and the same companies use different structures in different markets to skirt around local regulations, but the basic concept remains the same. You sign up and join the company as an independent business owner. You pay a fee which can range from $20 to $5,000, depending on the company. For that money, you get given a simple pack of the company's products. You are encouraged to sell these products at a markup like a traditional business, but you are also told to sign up friends and family under you to share a cut of their commission. Commission structures are intentionally made confusing so that new recruits can't understand how badly they are being screwed. Most of the money gets funneled to the very top of the program to people that will flash a lot of money around as proof that the system is working. If you think this sounds like a pyramid scheme, you're not alone. Even the Federal Trade Commission, after it concluded a year-long investigation into Herbalife, the third largest MLM in the world, concluded that the company was not determined to be a pyramid scheme.
For embattled company Herbalife, the Federal Trade Commission will not classify it as a pyramid scheme, but in return, Herbalife will pay a settlement of $200 million.
But really, these companies are a lot worse for 3 reasons. The first reason all comes down to what actually legally separates them from a fraudulent pyramid scheme: their products. One of the most powerful lobbying groups in America and around the world is the MLM industry. Herbalife, just one of hundreds of MLM companies, spent $810,000 on federal lobbying in 2021 alone. The legal argument is that money only changes hands when a product is sold, so they are no different from commissioned salesmen. Unfortunately, it's exactly that product that makes MLM so much worse than pyramid schemes. The average return for a victim of a pyramid scheme is a reduction in 10% of their invested capital, or 90% of what they invested. For every $1 a victim puts into the scheme, they can expect a return of 90 cents. A bad investment, but not financially crippling. The returns remain surprisingly high because early investors get paid out, and when the whole thing falls apart, the money really hadn't gone anywhere, and a portion of it can be recovered by authorities and returned to victims. Bernie Madoff ran the world's largest Ponzi scheme, and even most of his investors ended up getting most of their money back because after Madoff used the money to buy a penthouse apartment, a private jet, and a house in the Hamptons, he had nothing left to do besides keeping it in the bank and paying it out to investors.
I thought I would never see the money again.
Pyramid schemes are different to Ponzi schemes, but the results are the same. However, the average return of a multi-level marketing company is around 30% of their invested capital according to their own marketing materials promoting their bonus structure. That means that someone joining an MLM company would be 3 times more likely to make money by signing up to a fraudulent pyramid scheme. The actual returns for most people are far lower than 30%, and sometimes even the highest ranks of MLM members struggle financially, but we will get to that soon. The reason the numbers are so bad is because of the product. For the people at the very top of the MLM to collect everybody's money legally, they need to move a lot of products. But the product has overhead that siphons money out of the scheme. Some money goes to manufacture and ship the products, and some money goes to the MLM company itself. MLM products are priced well above market competitors, even after the discount given to their members, because the companies need to add the overhead to pay out bonuses. Product quality from these companies is also a common complaint amongst former members. The companies themselves use their members to promote their business. The main way that members sell the business to other would-be members is by promoting business opportunity as a way to make additional income or achieve financial freedom. Since the products are merely a side though to provide legal protection, there is a little pressure for the companies to make their products, good. Somehow, having returns 3 times worse than the most infamous corporate fraud in history is only reason 1. So it's time to learn how money works to find out why multi-level marketing companies are actually much worse than pyramid schemes. This week's lesson was sponsored by CuriosityStream. CuriosityStream is a home to a unique collection of original and award-winning documentary films, TV shows, and series exclusive to their platform. They also provide crucial courses, including those focusing on business. I recently got done watching their crash course on business soft skills, and I have to say that this is a great course for improving yourself in your day-to-day career, or if you're in the process of starting one. With new content every week, CuriosityStream has educational and entertaining documentaries spanning entrepreneurs, money heists, science, military, and much more. Their documentaries are informative and engaging, and make it easy to expand your knowledge on a variety of topics. Best of all, you can watch these documentaries or courses on your TV, computer, or wherever you go on your mobile device, allowing you to take CuriosityStream with you wherever you go. Go to curiositystream.com/howmoneyworks or scan the QR code for unlimited access to the world's top documentaries and nonfiction series, and for our fans, use promo code HowMoneyWorks and you will save 25% off. The second reason why MLMs are worse than pyramid schemes is because even the people at the very top of these companies don't make their fortunes from the business itself. The most effective marketing for these companies is the lavish lifestyle of their high-ranking members that will be splashed all over social media and shown off at the company-wide seminars. To further sell this image of financial freedom and a luxury lifestyle, the companies will award members with arbitrary ranks within the company. For Amway, It Works, Kayuani, and Usana, these ranks are named after precious gemstones, ruby, sapphire, emerald, and diamond. For Herbalife, the ranks are ironically named after executive positions in a normal company: supervisor, president, chief executive, and founder. High-ranking members will be awarded with additional bonuses and perks like free cars, expensive jewelry, and luxury vacations to exotic locations. They are obviously encouraged to show off these perks as further proof of their financial success. But even at the very top of a scheme, a lot of members struggle financially. All MLM companies operating in America are required to provide income disclosure statements that display the earnings of their members. Amway, the largest MLM company in the world, reports that the top 1% of their independent business owners make an average revenue of $87,422 and median revenue of $56,096. Those numbers are slightly above typical for an entry-level professional, but that is just revenue. In an alarming amount of cases, it's the people in the top 1% of these schemes that lose out the most financially. As part of running a multi-level marketing business, independent business owners are expected to spend a lot on the company's products for their own personal consumption. Representatives often espouse lines like becoming a product of a product. Monthly spending on these products can be hundreds of dollars. In addition to this expense, high-ranking members are expected to spend money on material displays of wealth to lure people into the lucrative business opportunity. In order to maintain their artificial rank, members of MLMs are also required to maintain a level of business volume every month. Members are conditioned to covet these arbitrary ranks by the company and other members in the scheme. Motivated by the fear of losing their rank, members will make up the difference by personally purchasing extra products that they convince themselves they can sell later at a markup.
You make a little, not much, not enough to pay the bills that are racking up. You make money from signing people up.
This creates a problem so common that it has its own name: garage qualified, where high-level members qualify for their rank because of the boxes of product piling up in their garage.
So people buy product more than they can sell. It sits in a garage. What happens? There's got to be an endpoint here at some point.
When they run out of money, there's an end.
The financial figures seen on the FTC disclosure statements are top-line revenue figures, and do not account for all additional expenses, which means even top members end up struggling financially. Back when Vice was good, they conducted a series of interviews with former top representatives from ԼevelL, a multi-level marketing company that sold clothing and accessories. The women, who were all at one point in the top 1% of the company, were financially destitute after running up credit card debt to keep up appearances for people beneath them in the business. They, like ԼevelL and Vice Media for that matter, are all now bankrupt. But maybe I'm not being totally fair here. There are a few people in these schemes that do make millions of dollars every year, not just in revenue, but in bottom line profit. The only problem for everybody else is that they don't make it by working the business. Roughly, the top 50 members from every company have all figured out one way to reliably make money in an MLM, and it is obviously at the expense of everyone else.
You are not selling clothes. You are giving people freedom. You are giving people life. You are giving people hope. You are giving people confidence.
I wasn't alone in receiving merchandise that I just was not able to sell to anyone because it was crap.
A business that is full of people that want to get rich quick and look up to high-ranking members as role models and mentors is the perfect opportunity to sell overpriced books, seminars, and courses. Top members in MLMs will host conferences, where aspiring members can pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars to attend weekend events to listen to live speeches by top-ranking members. In addition to these events, members will be encouraged to buy books and CDs to share with other people they try to recruit. For the people at the top, it's a win-win, only it's them that's winning twice. They generate additional revenue with much higher margins by selling tickets to these events, and the whole thing is set up to make people more invested in the business opportunity that they sit at the top of. Unfortunately for everybody else in the scheme, the seminars, books, courses, CDs, and training sessions become yet another expense that reduces their already modest income. The third reason that multi-level marketing companies are worse than pyramid schemes is because they intentionally do much more than just financial damage. New recruits in multi-level marketing companies are told to leverage their existing contact network of friends and family members to find customers to sell product to or to sign up as members themselves underneath them. Unless you have been living under a rock, you have probably already heard about multi-level marketing companies and their damaging business practices, and so has everybody else, so finding people willing to support the scheme is harder than most new recruits expect. The groups most open to multi-level marketing companies are therefore isolated cultural groups that are less aware of this industry's reputation or are inherently more trusting of their own community. The business structure of multi-level marketing companies doesn't form the shape of a pyramid. They actually form the shape of multiple pyramids, each with a charismatic leader at the top. These groups, or networks as they are called, are heavily segregated by race and religion. Companies will develop Mormon teams, Latin American teams, African American teams, and Asian American teams, as the dream of the business can be sold by using customs and pressures unique to each culture.
Opportunity for anybody, everybody. And Latinos grabbed it a little stronger. All of a sudden, all the non-Latinos are seeing these guys rise up, making money, getting recognition, and going, whoa, what are they doing?
Mormons are overrepresented in MLM companies because the culture values women staying home to raise children. This gives them few opportunities to earn an income for themselves, making the MLM pitch of making money from home more enticing. Mormons also have a strong social network of other Mormons who inherently trust one another, so these schemes do very well in this community. There are over 70 MLM companies located in Utah alone. Multi-level marketing companies are also overrepresented in migrant communities. When moving to a new country, most migrants want to find people they can socialize with and ways to make additional income. MLMs pretend to offer both. Since the whole system is built around social relationships, it can be very hard for people to leave the scheme after they figure out that they will never make money. Members are told to cut off communications with friends or family who don't join the business or buy their products, because they are a negative influence on their journey to become a successful entrepreneur. The actual reason high-ranking members encourage their new recruits to do this is because they know friends and family are the people most likely to talk them out of the business. And if they can cut them off from their normal social circles, they will become dependent on the business for something more important than even money: human connection. People heavily involved in these businesses struggle to maintain any friendships outside of their network. Combined with the social pressures from letting down members of their community, it makes leaving the business extremely difficult. Pyramid schemes do ruin people financially, but they don't ruin them as badly, and they don't ruin their relationships at the same time. The bonus fourth reason why MLMs are worse than pyramid schemes is because pyramid schemes have never worked in the shadows to subvert democracy or run the world's largest mercenary organization. The two families that founded Amway have done a lot with their multi-billion-dollar fortunes, and not much of it is good. So go and watch my other video over on how history works to find out how two school friends started the world's largest MLM company, made friends with the presidents to keep it legal, and used their fortunes to fund some side projects somehow even more damaging than Amway itself. And if you want to watch these videos a day early and get daily articles that will never be made into videos on YouTube, then subscribe to the email newsletter Compounded Daily to keep on learning how money works.